I think we're live. That's a first. I wonder if anyone will join in. But yeah, if not, it's okay. What if there's a delay? How does this work? I don't know. Everything seems like it's working. I'm trying to figure out how to do live for a while. Do I have anybody watching? I wonder if my sister will ever tune in. But yeah, it's just, hey, welcome to Happy Little Note Trees. I am live. And just playing around with lighting and other things. I believe if I turn this knob here, marijuana makes me slightly adjustments to how our lighting functions in this space. Yeah. So we turn this knob, makes it cooler. Right. Moving along. That is. Has my. These tails have been all janky today. Let's see here. So we're going to leave that stock. We're just going to go right into contour. Oh, hi, Micah. This is my first time streaming. So we're all learning something new today. I really feel free to drop questions. I'm just working on doing a fun experiment, kind of been playing around with on the YouTube Shorts, is building a look. And yeah, give a thumbs up if you can hear me good too. I don't know. I trying to figure out the best way to do this setup, but yeah, just kind of playing around, doing a look. I don't know why. There we go. That's back. So that to do the comparison test between what if we just didn't use yeah, it's weird to do it live and have to be thinking that I am now doing things live and everything like that. I don't know if I like it. Maybe somebody likes it. All right, so that is a CST label. Going into that layer, make sure we turn that off. You can see the difference it's tweaking to our image based on a look that we're building underneath OpenDRT. And that is the thing that I'm doing. I think it comes out on Thursday. Is going to do some like A and B comparisons of just building a look underneath OpenDRT and then having that also be the same thing that we have. My DC tails have been all janked up today. I don't know why. we're just going to draw in a little bit of split tone. We're just building that entire look. Kind of like show that. That slope out. And then pop that. Kind of like so. Yeah. So yeah, the question, my thoughts about working with contour. It's great, and I probably don't use it as like it's one of those things like there's access to all these features, and I have to do a video. I was asked to do a comparison between contour, pixel, something else, and then monotone, split tone. Why are my things not showing up? This is so weird. That is weird. Where did it go? I might need to restart. Resolve. Let's do that. And resolve because it's acting all weird. And let's bring that back up. Yeah, contour is great. There's a lot of things, but there's also like, so the split tone module and then the hue rotations and all that. It's nice that it's all baked into one thing. I also like having nodes do individual things. Preferentially, I prefer how doing the split tone in here works. I wish it did patches. So in contour, if we were doing, turn that off. In contour, if we do that, we can do the split curve and it can tell us what exactly we're doing, and we can draw, where we want the image to bend and the peak divergence. It's a little bit tricky. So this is being based off of hue particularly, and you're pretty much dialing it based on hue. I like it. I like me knowing and seeing that visually and being able to do that. If we turn off the split curve and go back to this one, I am preferential to building it like this and kind of seeing and thinking through my curves uniquely to how I'm drawing it. And really dialing it in the way I want to versus doing it in contour. Contour is great. It has a lot of safety features to keep you from pushing things. I do love at the look level doing saturation. This curve is so much fun to kind of push, and then you can pretty much tweak and change all the facets of what you want saturation wise. Quasi's toolkit. I know that the guy that kind of wrote a lot of the DCTLs of Quasi. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm a fan of the guy that wrote those, but a lot of those are available for free in the Ethersphere on GitHub. But yeah, his style and personality just is kind of grating, and I don't really like the perspective that he has on things. So I usually, I don't know, Filmbox. I don't have that. I use Scatter. Well, Filmbox is Video Village, right? Yeah. So I use Scatter from Video Village, but I do my own thing for film looks. It depends if I'm working fast or slow and how much time I have to build a film look. But a lot of it is really knowing how to dial in your saturation. It's kind of like finding things you like about film and then bringing that over and knowing what tools to use and where to really shape how you want things to go. Do that. Reset. So yeah, if you search on my channel, there is a video that breaks down. Not actually in this project. It breaks down. It breaks down enhancer, film look creator, and my personal thing that I've been working on, as well as another one, I think, Filmverse. And film look creator, it's nice, it's great. It's hard to say when you're doing a film look creation, like what. There are so many things that go into, if you were actually working with film, to know, is this emulation when it says it's Rochester, which would be a Kodak 2383, is this really what a 2383 would look like? And it's kind of one of those weird things where it's like, maybe not, I'm not 100% sure. And a lot of the times it's like, look at what you like and know generally how to get there. It's kind of my philosophy of that. But yeah, I am a big fan of the DISM. Yes, the DISM is the one of the ones that I do. I think I have it in this project. I can maybe show you. This is all just random look dev stuff. Filmverse trial. Maybe it's this one. Because I built out that. It's going to yell at me about OpenDRT, isn't it? For all these, because I've made a change to. Yeah, let's just pick. How about we go here, because it's going to ask me to update all these. So that's this. Yeah. And this one has OpenDRT on the end. This is. Was this doing? Oh, that's right. So this is that timeline. Let's switch that. Over scatter trial, because I screwed up the naming of it. I'm dumb. Oh. I moved all of them around since then. 2 a.m. in my country. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I was just playing around and seeing what live looks like. Oh, all my DCTLs are upset at me. That's not good. I don't think I can do this in this project. I would need to have it yell at me that all my DCTLs are missing. And it's going to keep yelling at me, even if I'm trying to fix that. Because I made changes in preparation for Resolve 20, trying to clean up my LUT folder. Where is that setting always? I always lose that. No. I don't know if the set extension is accessible in the beta version. Would be my, where's that setting so it doesn't yell at me? I think that's going to be coming. I'm concerned that that's going to be what they charge money for. because of all the things. I'm a little disconcerted. I was going to do a video about that. I guess, I don't know, maybe. It seems weird. Tons of the videos that are coming out are a bit clickbaity. It's like Resolve did quality. Aces isn't fun. JP249 is to get away from Aces. Aces is a scary place. I don't like Aces. Where am I? Where is my stuff? Yeah, it's weird to be doing this live, and normally I can do this fast, but now I'm trying to think where my thingies are. Is there a new one? Let's just point to that one, and it should stop. I think, yeah, Aces isn't fun. I need to then, if I want, I was just trying to do that thing where I clean up my DCTLs and get rid of the ones I don't use. And it is going to yell at me. I should just stick with it and never change it. All right, now I gotta reclose the Resolve. It's cool that you're here up at 2 in the morning. That seems crazy. I wouldn't be up at 2 in the morning. There are times that I am up at 2 in the morning, so I guess it's not crazy. How would we wake up at 2 in the morning? And to come listen to me ramble. Really? The Dice Simulator one isn't missing. I thought well, onwards and upwards, as they say. Why can't I get? Don't care. Because you're upset at me. Yeah, Aces is usually used nowadays with mostly CDI, isn't it? Where is Matthew Studio located? It's 2 in the morning. Okay, so this is the old project with the correct DCTLs. That's why I was yelling at me. And so if we go to now, that is weird that this project is freaking out. I'm going to have to update it in all of them. Yeesh. Oh. Don't feel like I moved those ones around. I don't know. Anyways, I got sidetracked by you guys and then realized I updated things and everything broke. So I'm just going to go back to the way things were. And I don't have much time left. I'm glad that people like happy little no trees. I just want to put that out there. I hope people got to enjoy the call of the wood. Because that's my baby. That is my baby. And hopefully people found their way through it. I have some cool storylines that I want to tease out with that. But that's going to take some time. I'm going to go back to how I had it and have to rebuild those LUTs again. That one. Save. And we're going to go to color. Oh, it's gonna freak out if I do that. Yeah, OpenDRT is great. Czech Republic. I love Czech. Prague was one of my favorite places on my first trip to Europe that I went to. Stayed at a little B&B, and the host was so gracious. Like, you guys have so many in Prague, so many cobblestones, and the bus ride from the airport to the city was the most packed little bus that I was ever on, and I hazard the guess that that is true for a lot of people. Because that was a packed bus. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful place. It was very hot. Tetra, it's interesting. So there's other ones out there. Tetra is interesting. It's Thatcher Freeman has, so Tetra is kind of like a 3x9 matrix. So instead of like a 3x3 matrix, it's a 3x9. So you have all the different ways that it does math is slightly different. There we go. And so this is taking whatever's in the red and pushing it more red. Is kind of what's happening when you're dealing with that. And then red times red, you get some really fun pushes and things like that, where it's red times red. Now we can push green up into it as well, or pull it out, what we want to do. And it's just a really interesting way. Now that's pushing us. You got to watch those scopes. Now that blue is so technicolor there because we did blue times blue to red, and then we subtracted that. I don't know how this one works, but it's a polynomial mathematic gibbity gosh that does things. And so it takes tweaking, but yeah, you can really push some interesting colors. And depending if you do it right, kind of make the look that you want to shape, but it is just like a mathematical way of doing that. So right now, red, blue, really just doing that and just getting right on the skin tone line. Yeah, I use it occasionally. I mean, yeah, skin's off on that, but we can fix that. We just put a skin check. What? Why is all my nodes? Do you see, like, it's been janky all day. I don't like it. Ever since I made changes. I know this looks horrible, but I mean, I'm just playing around. That's no. It is nice. I don't even know where I'm going with this version of that, but that, nuclear blast. Ooh, there's 7 people watching now. Who are these people? Can I see this? How does it know that I am doing things? Oh, they all left once I noticed them. I gotta just turn my head away, and maybe people will be like, "Ooh." So, here's this. This is actually cool. Oh, that is a scary picture. So I am working on. I have started filming it. It's going to take some time. It is this little guy here. So these are, and it is going to be a choose your own adventure look dev session. So trying to break down the content in a way in which we start with the intro. There's nothing here, and you get to choose OpenDRT or CST. And then from there, are we doing contrast and contour, or are we doing contrast with stick shift? But yeah, the name of the channel, Happy Little Node Trees, I don't know. I wanted to do something different with than any other color channel was doing, because I felt like you could just sit there and choose to chase the algorithm, or you could just be like, hey, I want to make cool things and make them pretty and also help people along the way. And that's what Bob Ross did. He made pretty paintings and he just talked to people generally, and whatever was on top of his head, and as he looked at things, and the goal was to make pretty pictures, and working constantly in the world of notes. I actually was given, his name is Camera 10. He has a channel, and he said I should call my channel Happy Little Node Trees. When I said my goal is to sound like Bob Ross and have a very cut to edit. Like, I literally, like, if you watch my videos, I do no editing. Everything is built into where my mouse is placed. So all the transitions are automatically switched. If I go to edit, like how my recording, my stream works. And I just, that's, if we switch to Fusion's fun because it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. If I'm doing something in Fusion, come on. There we go. This guy comes out and does the close up and does things, but I've been getting frame drops when I'm working in Fusion, so I haven't recorded anything in Fusion. I don't know. Just wanted to have fun, not do anything crazy. But yeah, back to this. Turn this off. The goal with this whole thing that I was supposed to be doing today, was making 2 different versions of this dude. look good, and then share that as something people to choose on YouTube Shorts. And I thought I'd do that while doing live because that'd be fun. And now you guys have completely derailed me. But yeah, Bob Ross, very good inspiration to do that cut to edit take. I used to try to do it where I was filming with a secondary camera and filming the monitors and putting the image on the monitors, but that was like a little too much work, and this was a lot easier. Do you guys like Bob Ross? You guys ever watch him? Love Bob Ross. Hopefully that's why you watch my channel. Oh, I try. I'm just trying. I don't know. That's why I did that with the thingy. And that's why when I changed it back, it was broken. So this is Gen 5 film. Because I copy pasted. And it happens. There we go. That's why it didn't look right when I was working on it. There we go. I'm going to reset this out and put that back. And show me curves. Yeesh. And I'm going to turn this off. That's fine. And then we're going to just, boost up, do some sat tweaking here. Let's really make this guy tan. I had a guy once that wanted things to be really tan. And I was like, dude, it is too much tan. Now that in perfectly. So here's the really cool thing. So that's actually not too bad. I might tweak it a little bit more. But if we were to do this here, and this will be what the lesson of the day is this color space transform. Boom-bitty, boom-bitty, boom-bitty. We're just going to go from, it's in Davinci White Gamut, Davinci White Intermediate. And yeah, so we built a look under and shaped a look and did everything we wanted to do under OpenDRT as our starting point. And yeah, we then tweaked some things in the color balance. We did some shot, that actually gets turned off. Did not like that. So now here is a very nice contrasty. We might even throw in a power window here, just like that. Kind of bring everything down. Let's switch that over. Window tools. I broke my windows. Which one? That's why. There we go. New aspect. So style that in really nice. And have it like that and kind of push those blues, the bluer, just pull them down a notch. Like so. Push those midtones back that way. And there we go. There is our nice, sexy, sweaty man walking with his watermelon. A little burnt there, a little crispy. That's okay. I might tweak that. But here is the big thing that you can see. If we just switch this to Davinci, that does not look good. That is the same look, same adjustments that we did for OpenDRT. Personally, I think this looks OpenDRT is here, and then this is the CST version. I wonder, can you guys see that? That is good. Not so hot. Good. Not so hot. So it'll be interesting to see if these two are put side by side as just look A and look B, with that being the only change between the two, which one people prefer. Because, I mean, I like this one better. But I gotta go. I got some meat on the smoker. I'm down to one person. This was fun. I saw it go up to 7 at one point. That's kind of crazily impressive. So yeah, cut to edit. And yeah, I was gone for March. And now I need to actually start doing this again, as well as all the other projects that I have going on. So see you next time. Have a happy little Node your day.